William James was born in New York City, January 11, 1842. He was the oldest of 5 children. His father, Henry James, also had interests in psychology and theology. His family lived in Europe for 5 years and returned to the United States, eventually living in Massachusetts. He began his career as an artist, but later quit and began studying at Harvard in 1863. He studied chemistry and psychology at Harvard. He later went on an expedition to Brazil, but had to come back due to his bad health. Going to Germany, he sought to find a cure for his mysterious back pains. James did not find a cure and returned back home and graduated from Harvard with a medical degree. However, he continued having mysterious back pains, mood swings, and brooding depression. After graduating, James had trouble finding himself and believing in human freedom, thus becoming depressed. His condition worsened, leading him into suicidal thoughts. However, when he was 28 years old, he found the solution to his problem. He believed in his own freedom.
In 1872, Harvard's president offered James a job teaching psychology. After working for 20 years, he became an instructor of anatomy and psychology. In 1875, James built the first psychology laboratory using knowledge he learned in Germany and previous knowledge from Harvard. In 1878, James agreed to write a book about psychology. After publishing 2 books, he disliked psychology and later became a philosophy teacher. For the remainder of his life, he went more in depth and taught philosophy. Throughout his life, he developed principles that he believed one should follow. They were, all thought is owned by some personal self, and all thought as experienced by some human conscious is constantly in flux and never static. He also created the idea that emotions have physical causes, emphasizing the intimate relationship between our bodies and our mental life. Aside from creating and expressing ideas, he was an author of many books. For example, there were The Principles of Psychology, The Varieties of Religious Experience, and The Pluralistic Universe. Sadly, he passed away in 1910, but his teachings will always be alive.